As the Suns arrive at the arena, they're looking to leave town on a winning note tonight. The city of Denver is in full motion tonight as we get set to bring you the action from the Pepsi Center. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Nuggets. Fourth in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top three. And checking out Phoenix. They're looking to turn it around down at the bottom of the conference now.
And when I look at Denver, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Nikola Jokic loves to pass. He said an assist makes two people happy instead of just one. So it's as simple as that. And that simplicity and creative joy is part of what makes the big man tick. Jokic said, "It helps me having fun out there. It's a different way to approach the game." And that makes him one of a kind in this league, Kevin.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. Well, we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Paul out there with Booker, and it's Crowder in at the 3. And for the Nuggets, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. And it's Murray in at the 1. Murray against Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Murray dishes to Harris. Barton outside. Here's Millsap, and Millsap slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Booker. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Down low, Saric. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Like the smarts by Saric there. Very good at working the pick and roll and getting the shot he wants.
Harris against Booker. Here's Murray. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Paul. It's Crowder on the wing. Barton defending. Ayton against Jokic. Ayton kicks to Booker. No good with the triple. The Nuggets now on offense. It's a three-point game. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Puts it up from 15. Here's Saric. Some solid defense from Harris. Nuggets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Wide open look here for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And this game is tied up now.
And, you know, this is something Jokic does extremely well. He excels at finding the open man with quality passes.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And, boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, that's just playing smart basketball that time. Murray doing a really good job to set himself up to get free for his shot.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body. And I think we will see that in time.
And here are the Suns now, after the Nuggets pick up 2. Suns moving the ball around. For 3, Booker, good on the three-point shot. Booker's got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Murray up on top, defended by Paul. Murray, no good. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They lead by 4. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Oh, Ayton in position. No good on that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And it's good for 2. He's got 10.
And Murray's shooting, probably the strongest part of his game. Absolutely exceptional. Whenever the ball is coming off his fingers like that, my assumption is it's good.
The shot's good from Paul. The Nuggets trail by 4. Barton outside. The pass to Jokic. Back to Barton. Pass to Jokic. Harris outside. 5 to shoot. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Saric. Out to the wing. Lets it go with a 3. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Saric. Paul's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Phoenix. Murray surveying the D. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what I like about Paul Millsap is his all-around game. I mean, he scores it, he rebounds it, he passes it, defends other people very well. I mean, this guy really doesn't have any chinks in his armor.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Suns.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Denver. Porter's checked in for Barton. And Hampton subbed in for Harris. Smith checked in for Phoenix. Both free throws good for Millsap.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
All right, a moment here to check out stats for Crowder. Some last season stats for him. Last year, averaged 10 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. Free throw drops for Ayton. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Holes checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Langston Galloway's checked in for Chris Paul. From 11 feet away, here's Porter. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Ayton, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 8.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
A self-described country boy from the town of Sombor, Serbia, Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
Jokic is really a jack-of-all-trades kind of player. This big fella has multiple skills, and there's not much he doesn't do well.
Morris is checked in for Denver. Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for the Suns. And Jokic drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
To the inside, Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now, here is Morris. On the wing, Porter. Defended by Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And the wide open shot from Morris. Hangs on the trifecta.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Galloway, the pass to Smith. Back to Galloway. He dishes it to Ayton. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Bull. Pass to Morris. To the wing right side. Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Denver shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Find the lane. One shot.
The Suns leading. Back to Galloway. Pass to Smith. And it's denied.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Galloway. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Here's Morris following the score by Phoenix. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. In the corner, it's Bridges. And the pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. No good on the triple. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win. So we'll see how they handle things tonight.
Here's Galloway. Michael Porter making his last shot. The 3 from Johnson. And Bull pulls it down. Denver's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Morris kicks to Hampton. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
Well, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Denver with the ball. Following the score by Phoenix. And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Moore finds Galloway. Now here's Johnson. Jokic defending. Passes it to Smith. Now Bridges. Another shot. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 6. Here's Hampton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Jokic. Not going to go that time. Smith with the defensive effort.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And here's Morris for 3. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. And it was from 3-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, recently, Chris Paul talked about adding some levity to the game.
It sounds so generic to say we have fun, but, like, we may lose a game here or there, but, you know, everybody's still, you know, happy for each other. You know, we're just trying to build.
Yeah, from what we've seen, Greg, these guys naturally get along.
And you add in the guiding hand of Chris Paul. This team can beat anyone on any night because they're so connected.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Johnson is out there with Bridges. Then there's Etwan Moore, and it's Smith, and it's Galloway in at the 1 spot. Morris dishes to Porter. Back to Morris. The tray. A three-pointer is right on target. Morris has got the lead up to 1 now for Denver.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Moore outside. Releases from 15. Smith finds Galloway. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Wilbert.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And that one falls for Bridges. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Murray, good.
Hey, Murray's reputation and profile is that of a scorer. I mean, that's what he is, but he's also showing you that he's not afraid to get his hands dirty either.
Now here's Johnson over Millsap. Johnson can't get it to go. Bridges against Barton. And the dunk by Bull.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Murray against Paul. Over Murray. And the Suns miss again.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Bull kicks to Harris. But they'll get another chance. Goes back up. Tries again. And Bull with the lay-in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The 17-footer. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. Paul passes to Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. Trains the three-pointer. Booker's got 12 in the game.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Harris finds Millsap. Back to Harris. With the shot. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Booker. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Rejected by Booker. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Barton. Here's Saric. Trying to get open as Johnson. And there's Saric on the assist from Bridges.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Murray against Saric. Barton wide open. He fires. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. Phoenix making some changes. Ayton comes in for Johnson. And Jay Crowder's subbed in for Bridges. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And here's Booker. 12 points for him. Floats it up for Saric. They now take the lead. And the Suns lead by 2.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now, here's Bull. Will it go? Sharge grabs the board.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
Here's Murray following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Right at the free throw line, Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Crowder, no good. And Denver the other way now. And we know the story, Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Wednesday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers.
Take a break.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And that one falls for Millsap. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
The Nuggets with another miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Well, this run largely the result of offensive rebounding.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Harris. The Suns getting the bucket, and he banks in the layup. Harris has got his first bucket of the night.
Gary Harris says, I got more than just a three-point shot, folks. Excellent at getting into the lane by penetration.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Murray following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Right side Millsap. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Booker with no one around. Another three for Phoenix.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Porter's checked in, and Phoenix also making a switch. Smith checked in for Dario Saric. Pass to Murray. Harris outside. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. The Nuggets with another miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And here are the Nuggets now. The Suns getting the bucket. Shot to stop the run. He can't hit that time. Good D by Booker. Over Porter. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Jokic. He had 19 points in the win against New Orleans. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Jokic has great size and mobility. He's very good at forcing the defense's hand and drawing the foul.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And he makes the first.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Hampton's checked in for Denver. Monte Morris comes in for Jamal Murray. And Phoenix also making a switch. Galloway's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Galloway. No points in the game yet for him. And there's the pass to Crowder. Booker with it. It's stolen by Hampton. Porter outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Porter's got 11 points.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Poked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Hampton. Here's Millsap. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Passes it to Booker. He kicks it to Ayton. 5 on the clock. Here's Smith. They get it again. Second chance shot. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Denver Nuggets.
And you see the raw talent Ayton has. An intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
Free throw drops for Ayton. And Phoenix making a change here. Moore's checked in. And so he hits both. The Nuggets trail by 12. Morris passes to Millsap. Back to Morris. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. He's got 10.
I think his unselfish attitude is really a big part of what makes Millsap a leader on the court, and the ability to make some dynamic passes doesn't hurt either.
Offensive rebound. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Morris. He's got 10. Pass to Porter. Back to Morris. Pass to Hampton. The shot from the low post is good. Hampton's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, I like how Paul Millsap used his body to get into the defender there.
A minute 42 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Galloway, and he goes in for the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Galloway. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Now, here's Millsap. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
There's Galloway, following the basket by R.J. Hampton. There's the pass to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Morris outside. Passes it to Jokic. Over Ayton. Can't hit from the elbow.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
And so it's Phoenix riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He had 21 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. It's been quite a night so far for him. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
Simply a special scorer. Booker, this guy is tough to stop. And we've seen this guy drop 70. That's right, 70 in a game. And he does it with a wide array of skills and constant movement.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, it wasn't a very good half of them on the glass. And as a team, you never want to get pushed around like I push you and Ernie around. That's reason number one. That's why the score it is the way it is. Jeez. Push back, man.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. And it's Jokic in at the center position. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. Now here's Booker, following the miss by Gary Harris. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. 15-point game. And after establishing himself as a key player in Denver, Gary Harris's play trailing off the last couple seasons. Greg, what's your read there?
I really feel like, Kevin, injuries have played a part, an extended cold streak, but the Nuggets didn't lose faith. He helped build their success over the years, and they consider him a key piece moving forward as well.
Free throw, good. Jokic. He's perfect from the line this time.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Booker inside. Harris is there. Booker draws the double. Outside Crowder. Harris against Booker. Shot from 16. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Jokic. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns leading by 13. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Murray against Paul. Fires the three. And again, Denver no good.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Booker up top. Harden defending. For Denver, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And it's good, 2 points. Murray's got 14 points for the game.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer. Somebody who feels comfortable shooting from just about any spot on the floor off the catch or dribble.
Booker, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And Ayton gets double teamed. Saric, that's good.
Saric knows he has the touch needed to capitalize inside.
The Nuggets trail by 17. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Booker against Harris. Tries again. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Hey, even when you knock Gary Harris around, he powers these shots in.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
That's good from Harris.
His improvement each year in the league is impressive. Harris knows his role is to score the ball, and he does it well.
Paul looking around. Booker outside. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Martin passes to Jokic.
Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
The first one falls.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Bridges, he's checked in for 8. That one misses. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy, and yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Here's Sharich. That's tipped. Now Bowl. Inside. Here's Harris. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Murray following the basket by Chris Paul. An even 3-on-3 break from past the arc. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
All right, a chance to take a look at some stats for Murray.
Last year, getting it done. He averaged 18 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
At the elbow, Jokic. They get it back.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Sharich. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. No good from Booker.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Harris kicks to Barton. Buries the long-range jumper. Barton's got his second basket of the night.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
A different look for Denver. Michael Porter comes in for Barton. And Hampton subbed in for Harris. Smith checked in for the Suns. Langston Galloway comes in for Chris Paul. Booker up top over Murray. Tips it up. Rebounded by Hampton. The Nuggets trail by 15. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
But they're rebounding. They've given themselves a lot of second chances, and it's really helped them.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And he knocks down the first one. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt, and they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest, but by the same token, you know, if I got $200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
Here's Murray. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Hampton.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
The Suns have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Both free throws good from Booker. The Nuggets trail by 15. Hampton passes to Bull. Jokic trying to free himself up. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Smith. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
The Suns have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Monte Morris is checked in for Murray. That free throw good from Galloway. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 18. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Now, here is Morris. 10 points for him. The fader. Here's Hampton. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Hampton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Booker. Over to the wing. Out to Smith. 4 on the clock. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Smith's got 15.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Here's Morris. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges with it. 5 points in the game. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Now, here's Bull. It's an 18-point game. Here's Hampton. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Morris. He's got 10. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Smith. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. They get the rebound. Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And checking out the stats for Jokic. Last season, he played outstanding. 13th in rebounding, 13th in assists, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage, able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And we talked about how strong he was on the boards, going hard at it at both ends last year, really helping out his team. He misses the free throw.
And guys, if there's an X factor for this Nuggets team moving forward, it might be the young man, Michael Porter Jr. Talk about his potential. It could be as high as anybody on that roster.
Yeah, I concur with you there, Greg. I mean, you look at this kid, he's got a great shooting touch and really good scoring instincts that you don't see very often. Extremely gifted. They brought him along slowly, which is the wise thing to do. And if he can come on and realize his potential, he could take him to another level for sure.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 6. That shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. From the stripe, the rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mikal Bridges picks one up. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good.
Boy, it was a bumpy start to his career for Michael Porter. I mean, this guy had his entire rookie season taken away because of back surgery and had a big mountain to climb just to get back out on the court. But, you know, to his credit, he made the climb.
And the Suns making a change here. Ayton's checked in. And Porter drops them both. Phoenix leading by 19. And here's Booker. He has 29. 18 feet out. And it's Denver with the rebound. Millsap's got his 5th rebound in this one. The kick out to Porter. Crowder with the steal. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass.
Shooting 2.
He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Free throw, good, Crowder.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Chris Paul's checked in for the Suns. And both free throws good from Crowder. The Nuggets trail by 21. Pass to Porter. Kicks it to Millsap. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And it's Jokic missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Booker dishes to Paul. Smith surveying the D, and stolen by Ayton. Drops in the layup for 2. Ayton's got 19 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, here's Hampton. 8 points for him. They get it back. Millsap. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, you know, one of the things I like about Paul Millsap is he's relentless. There's no let up when he's out there. I mean, he goes after every ball.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Ayton, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Sharge checked in for DeAndre Ayton. He's been knocking down free throws tonight, going 8 for 9. Free throw, good. Jokic. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Hampton. And Jokic drops them both. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Booker outside. Now the dish to Saric. Back to Booker. Booker draws the double. Paul outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Smith, no luck. Now Murray. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Suns lead by 21. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Smith is out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Crowder in at the 3, the small forward. Millsap passes to Murray. Harris outside. Back to Murray. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Nuggets. Paul passes to Crowder. Porter against Saric. Paul for 3. Millsap grabs the miss. The Nuggets trailed by 19. Trying to get open is Crowder. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And the strength of Murray, finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm.
Suns leading by 16. Booker outside. Outside Crowder for the three, and the Suns miss again.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You just can't allow Millsap to get that kind of position. I mean, once he does have it, he's determined to score or at least get fouled.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good for Millsap. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And Booker kicks to Paul. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Here's Murray. A ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. High post try. Here's Millsap. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Hoop and harm for Millsap there. Terrific body control and concentration.
And that one falls for Paul Millsap. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Booker the pass to Šarić. He kicks to Paul. Down low. Here's Booker. Porter with a block. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, Barton is a sinewy, mobile guard. I mean, he's tough to defend without fouling because of how slick and slippery he is.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, I've got mad respect for the way Barton carries himself. I mean, he's a terrific teammate. He does everything he can to impact winning.
And he makes both free throws. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Can't ignore Millsap's defensive instinct. Excellent timing, rising up to block shot.
Rejected by Booker.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. The Nuggets on offense. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Murray, the pass to Millsap. And the rejection by Smith. On the wing, Booker from the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Porter's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
To the inside, Hall. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. And the Suns lead by 13.
Exceptional focus from the veteran point guard. Paul is no stranger to having to outwork the defense.
Porter finds Harris. Here's Murray, shoots the 3. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. Chris Paul picks up that.
2 shots. Elbow. 2.
Free throw good, Murray.
And, you know, early on, Murray has proven to be an impressive scorer. Now he just needs to improve as a passer and defender.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
On offense, here are the Nuggets. They're on a 16-4 run. Now the pass to Barton. Here's Millsap, and taken away by Paul. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Smith's running. Wasted no time on that one. Booker's got 32 points.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Harris with it. Deep 2 from Murray. And another miss by Denver.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Denver calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. The Nuggets trail by 14. Some solid defense from Saric. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Millsap. Murray against Paul. Barton outside. Off target from three-point range. Suns leading by 14. Over in the corner, Paul. Dishes to Smith. Back to Paul. Smith with it. Outguarded by Murray. Paul with the three. He doesn't hit that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here's Murray. Passes to Jokic. Harris outside. Jokic trying to free himself up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Harris so good at using his body and athleticism to draw fouls. Hard to match up with him.
First one falls for him. Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. And Harris drops them both. Suns leading by 12. Booker outside. Fires, high post. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Smith.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Now, here is Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Buries it from three-point range. Booker's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Smith drives in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Smith hits them both. Denver with the ball. Murray outside. Millsap passes to Murray. That's good, and it's Millsap with the assist. Murray's got 27.
And even at 6'5", that's not a giant by any means. Murray elevates high inside for these buckets. He's a high percentage shooter down low for sure.
Now here's Booker. A second chance effort, and it's blocked. Harris up top, covered by Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Harris's confidence and physicality and determination allow him to draw fouls as he gets close to the basket.
First free throw is good.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Harris drops them both. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 13-point lead. And the dunk by Booker.
They know he's looking for him, so it's easy to see why Paul's teammates love it.
Denver's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. Free throw, no good for Jokic. Suns leading by 13. Crowder, the pass to Šarić. Murray against Paul. Here's Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 6th assist on the night.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Now, here's Jokic. Martin passes to Murray. Here's Jokic, covered by Šarić. Millsap trying to get open. Here's Harris. Good D by Booker. Sun shooting reasonably well, 45%. A 3-ball. Kept alive. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, yeah.
What a play!
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
One shot.
The Nuggets trail by 18. Murray kicks to Jokic.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Now here's Paul. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Barton rejected by Crowder. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Here's Booker. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Booker's got 12 now in this quarter.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
Here's Murray. The putback. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Booker the pass to Paul. It's blocked. Harris outside. But they recover it. Pass to Millsap. Shot clock at 3. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. The Nuggets with another miss.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Paul with the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Crowder comes up to help. For 3, Harris drills the three-pointer. Harris has got 10 points in just the second half.
He's really a dangerous perimeter shooter. Harris is great at cashing in from this spot on the floor.
Here's Paul. Paul can't get that one to fall. The Nuggets trail by 17. Millsap kicks to Barton. Crowder with the steal.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Suns.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Devin Booker.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Greg, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and a lot was let go on the floor to what we're seeing now when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man, and these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender.
Get open.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. They double him with Payne. Murray the pass to Chuncho. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 5. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, Phoenix shooting at a decent 44% clip here. And here's Payne. There's 47 seconds left in the game. Here's Dozier. No good from outside. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a 16-point game. Here's Jones. Jones, great positioning on the putback.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Now here's Murray. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The steal. Now here's Payne. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.